This is lesson 89, number 28. I know there are many ways to do this. I'm going to try to do it not the most complicated way. I think looking at this one, I see they're all, they're all LNs. So I feel like I want to probably write both sides as ln to the something and then just equate the exponents if I can. This 3/4, I can use the power rule on it. That I feel like I want to do that. So if it's 16 to the 3/4, I take the 4th root of 16, which is probably 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8 times 2. Yeah, which is 2. And then I can cube it. Well, here, that's ln of 2 cubed. What's 2 cubed? 8. ln of 8. And then this can give me ln of x squared, right? If this goes up here, that's equal to ln of 2x plus 1. Hey, they're all ln's, and they're all equal. I think I can just well, here, let's finish it up. I think here, let's go ln. You know how you can use that 1 log law where if it's adding you can multiply, so that'd be like 8x squared. And this whole thing, this is like this. Okay, I think since they're both like ln and there's an equal sign, I can just set the arguments equal to each other. So then I can just go, because they're both ln, I mean this left hand side, it says it's equal to the right hand side, and so that means the arguments must be equal, so I can do that. Now this looks like a quadratic now, so now we got 8x squared minus 2x minus 1 equals 0, and it's got it's got a coefficient that's not 1 in front of x squared. So I have to multiply these two together. That gives me negative 8. I'm going to try to factor it, and then this gives me negative 2. Don't know if it's going to factor or not. I might have to use quadratic on it if it doesn't factor. So 4 times 2 is 8. That seems kind of good. I guess I can do it like that, huh? That's good. Okay, so this is going to factor into something. And then I like to, so since it had the 8 in front of the x squared instead of just a 1 in front of there, I have to kind of do this the long way. So the x squared term goes upper left. The constant goes lower right. And then the 2 that I found can just go in the 2 sides. It doesn't matter which way I put them. So now I have to, this is an area model. So that means, like length times width equals area. So something times something equals 8x squared. So I know it's probably going to have an x and an x and an x. And I could put an 8 here and a 1 here or something like that. But I see that over here I have a 4 and down here I have a 2. So this seems like the right thing for me to do right here. This seems right to me. Because 2 times 4, that makes my 8, and then I got this 4 already across from this one, because I know this side times this top part has to equal what's inside here. So that's going to be negative 1 right there. Now 2x times something equals 2x, that's going to be 1. And then check and make sure those multiply to make that, and they do. So this is 2x minus 1, and this is 4x plus 1. Zero product property says I can set them both equal to 0 and see what I get. That I'd bring the 1 over to the other, I get a half. That's x equals a half right here. And this one, now remember I have to go back and look and make sure after I get all these, I have to look and make sure that they don't turn any arguments negative. This one will give me negative 1/4, I think. Okay, which may or may not be a problem. Well, it is a problem right here, isn't it? I can't have negative arguments. So the 1/4 just got deleted. Okay. The half doesn't cause any problems, so I think we just have the one answer. Let me check that. Yeah, we just have the one answer. X is a half.